Hey guys, it's Hannah. So today's video is really exciting and I will probably hyperventilate a little bit because I am just so excited because I am going to talk about my most anticipated books of 2017. So these books still have a while to come out, but that doesn't stop the excitement that I have for these books to come out. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So pretty much there is a whole ton of books that I am anticipating for 2017. So I narrowed it down to the top 5 books that I am anticipating for the next year. The first 2 books that I'm going to talk about is my favorite author of all time. She is just amazing, and if you have not read any of her books, you definitely need to do that. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is the 6th book in the Throne of Glass series. It is definitely far away from it coming out, but it is coming out in 2017. In fact, it is coming out September 2017, so still have a long way to go there. So basically, it has no title yet, no cover, nothing, but I am really excited for this book to come out, not only because of the things that happened in the 5th book, but because it is the last book of the series and I'll probably cry for the rest of my life. So the next book is obviously again by Sarah J. Maas because she has 2 amazing books coming out next year, and that book is A Quart of Wings and Rumen. I am literally gonna die whenever I read this book. This book is set to come out May 2nd of 2017, and May 2nd cannot come fast enough because May and March and January and all of that is like a lot of good books are coming out around this time, and I am so ready. Like, these publishers picked a good time because it is at the beginning of the year and I am just ready. Also, if you have not read the Quart of Thorns and Roses books, then you need to literally, if you have those books with you right now, go sit down and read it because that is just how amazing they are. It is one of my favorite series, as well as the Throne of Glass series. Sarah J. Maas just is a writing genius, so appreciate her writing and go read her books. So the 3rd book that I am most anticipating is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. This is the 2nd book in the Dark Artifices series, and I cannot wait. The 1st book completely just blew me away and it was so good, and of course all of Cassie's writing is amazing, so I was definitely not surprised, but I cannot wait for Lord of Shadows. So Lord of Shadows is set to come out May 23rd of 2017. Again, another May book, and I am just so excited for it. Like I said, May cannot come fast enough. So the next book that I am going to be talking about is actually coming out in January, so it will be here soon. So the next book is Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. Now, she is the author that wrote the Divergent series, and you all know how the Divergent series went, so yeah. The Divergent series was a really good series, except the ending kind of just completely ruined me and I was really dead. So I was excited to see that she is writing more books, and I've been watching a lot of the reviews for it because ARCs went out and of course reviews are coming out. So I was excited to see those reviews, and it's getting pretty good reviews, so I'm excited for it. I'm excited to read it and love it. And also it is a sci-fi book, so I'm really into sci-fi right now after reading Illuminae, and I am ready for this. It is going to be amazing. This book is a little strange to tell you about because it's kind of confusing in the synopsis, so I will link all of the books that I'm talking about down below. I'll link the Goodreads page so you can go check those books out yourself because I feel like I'm just gonna mess it up if I try to explain the book. Also, Carve the Mark is going to be coming out January 17th, so like I said, it's very soon, so be looking out for that book. And the last book that I am really anticipating is Flame in the Mist by Renee Adheih, which she is the author that wrote The Wrath of the Dawn, which I have not read yet, but I've heard really good things about. So if you have read that book and you loved it, I'm sure you're gonna love this book. But this book is kind of completely different from that book. I think it's still a retelling. It kind of gives me those like Mulan vibes. So in this book, the main character is a daughter of a prominent samurai, and she is a very well-known alchemist. But alchemy is not in her future because she is not a boy. So basically she gets married off to some guy that her father chose, and she is on her way to go visit him, I'm guessing, and she basically gets attacked. Now she doesn't understand why somebody is trying to kill her, so she goes and tries to infiltrate this clan that tried to attempt to assassin her, but she has to dress up as a boy. Whenever she finally does infiltrate this clan, the clan members actually turn out to like her, which they don't know it's her. They still think that it's this random guy, but they actually turn out to like her, and she kind of uncovers their secrets and their past and everything like that. So sounds really interesting. I'm so ready to read it. It's gonna be good. So that is it for today's video. That is my top 5 most anticipated releases of 2017. Tell me down below your most anticipated books of 2017, and I'll definitely take a look at those. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.